Welcome back to Good Day, and it's always a good day when we have something to make on Good Day.
We've been talking about how hungry we are, right? 2 weeks from Wednesday is Ash Wednesday, the beginning of the Easter season, and around here, that means consuming delicious Eastern European pastries before the Lenten fast begins. Brianna Stewart of Jera's Heavenly Sweet is here. It's Paczki time!
Yes, it is! Woo!
Yes, so we're going to introduce Kaylee to Paczki because you didn't grow up in Northwest Ohio, you know, in this region where you gotta have Paczki on Fat Tuesday.
I'm excited.
And we also learned the plural is Paczki.
Yeah, I learned.
And the singular is Ponchek. So
Yes.
there you go.
Apparently. I said, what? Since when?
Yes, I mean, and you're also like, where did I don't know exactly where this came from. You know, we're just clearing out the pantry. We got to get rid of the lard. We got to get rid of all the fatty stuff.
Correct. Sugar, all
and
that.
we got to put it all in, we can't call it a donut, but it's,
right. You know, donut-ish. It's a donut's cousin.
It's the cousin.
Yeah. Exactly. Yes. Okay. So you're going to be selling them at the bakery.
Yes.
And you're going to teach us how to make them too.
Yes, we are. It's gonna be fun.
Okay. All right.
Okay, cool. So I made the dough. I did the easy part.
Thank you.
Or the harder part. I made the dough for us.
Okay.
So that's what's here. It's all the normal stuff. It's like flour, sugar, yada, 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 yeast. But there's egg yolks in the dough. I think donuts sometimes have the whole egg. This is just egg yolks. And I think that makes the density difference from a donut to a Paczki.
Yes.
To Paczki.
You got it. Yeah.
So yeah, I put that in a bowl. I'm letting it rise for about 45 minutes.
Okay.
Snatch off the plastic wrap. You can also just cover it with a towel.
Okay.
Boom.
All right.
And now it's risen for a little bit. It should be nice and soft and pretty and stuff.
Okay.
So
Are we dumping this on here?
you're gonna flour your surface a little bit.
Okay.
Put a little flour down. Just like that. Maybe a little bit more. You might need.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to need a lot, actually.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And then give it a good dump. You can take it all out or dump it either way. Might need to use a hand.
I'm going to have to use a hand. Boom. There we go.
There you go. Perfect.
Hello.
Okay.
Okay.
Now you're gonna do your favorite thing. You're gonna
You know,
roll.
it's my favorite thing.
Yes.
I lost Kaylee, so I got to do this.
That's all right. You got to
had it- we
believe
had
me. If
an
she comes back, we'll
emergency.
throw her in.
Okay. All right.
All right. You're gonna roll to about a ½ inch thick. About a ½ inch. So not super.
Oh, I got to roll. I got to flour the
gosh.
thingy.
Yeah.
I got to flour the rolling pin.
Yep. Get a little bit more flour. Maybe throw a little bit on top of the dough itself, and give a soft little roll. There we go.
I'll try again. Okay.
Perfect.
All right. That's better.
So that's about a ½ inch. So you're not gonna roll super heavily.
Oh, okay.
Just spread it around a little bit.
A little bit more.
Maybe out there, get it even.
Trying to even it up here.
Cool. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That should be good.
Is that good?
Yes.
All right.
Now you're gonna take the glass and start cutting them out.
Okay.
And you can use a glass.
Here, Kaylee, you want to do this? She's back.
Yeah,
Sorry.
go back. It's
Cut 'em
okay.
out.
I had a frog in my throat.
You're right.
Okay.
Use
Not
the
the
glass.
Paczkis.
Not the Paczkis, of course, no. You can use a glass, you can use a wine glass, you can use
Looking at me.
you can use
She
a cookie
saw my
cutter.
wine bottle
It was
bottle
tucked
in
in
my
that video.
hat.
It was cute. You can use a cookie cutter, whatever circular, thing that you
You just
have.
want it to be circular.
There we
Yeah,
go.
and they can be as big or as small as you want. Now I suggest like a mid-size
Thank you.
Paczki just to make sure it bakes all the way through in the center.
Get these guys out of the way.
Yep,
Jeez,
pick
there we
those
go.
up. Perfect. You're gonna cut those out. Once you cut through all the
easy.
dough, you can re-roll it out. Keep doing it till all the dough is
Okay.
gone, of course.
Okay, about how many
right.
does it make?
This recipe that I gave you makes about 8, 9, depending on how big you cut
Oh,
them.
wow.
Yeah, so it's a decent amount. You know, just enough for you and the family. You can eat 2 and still feel okay about yourself.
Okay.
So once you do that, you're gonna put them on a baking sheet.
Okay.
You're gonna bake them for about 10, 12, 15 minutes
Okay.
on 375.
Okay.
It's a very quick baking. It's great. Usually Paczkis are fried, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're gonna bake these.
Sometimes they are fried.
Yes. At the bakery, we do everything baked. So these are baked, which means they're healthier for you, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Vegetable oil and no butter and all that jazz when it's baked, so it's better for you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. We'll go with it.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Her
So-
voice went up like 4 octaves.
That's my lying
Love
tell. I
it.
gotta work on that. I'm so bad at not lying. Oh, I'm a terrible liar.
It's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so then once we bake them,
You're gonna bake them. Actually, I'm sorry. First, you're gonna cover them and let them rise for a little bit longer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're gonna let it rise. You can
cover
it up
with like,
a nice little cloth like
Cloth.
this.
Okay.
Drape it over. Let them rise for about 45 minutes. And they're just
I'm
gonna grow up a
trying.
little bit. You're doing all right, girl. You're good.
Thank you.
You don't even know them yet. You know, this is your first time encountering them. So
Right.
You gotta get used to them. Become friends. You're good.
Let's
Yeah, give it
roll
another
out a
roll
little
out.
bit now.
Maybe.
Let's roll it out a little bit more.
Yep, a little bit more flour, a little bit more rolling. You're gonna get your baking lessons with me.
Yeah.
Work out.
This is gonna be your baking lesson.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
I don't bake or cook.
Oh, Oh, well, you're gonna learn.
She's learning a lot on this
You're
show.
gonna learn.
Yes, we're teaching her a lot.
What is a
All right.
paczki?
News you
How
can
do you
use.
make it?
So yeah, you'll let it rise for a little bit, then you'll bake it for 10 minutes, okay?
All right.
Once they're baked, they'll come out looking something like these beauties right here.
Look at how pretty.
Nice and golden brown on top.
Beautiful.
They got cute little bottoms. The bottoms are a little brown too.
Ooh.
And what you want to do then, here's where the butter comes in.
Uh-huh.
You have about a tablespoon of melted butter, and you give them a little brush.
And you paint them?
A little brush on top. So
Okay.
I'm gonna scoot it over here.
Okay. I could do some painting.
Yeah, we can paint them a little bit.
All right.
You're gonna paint them with a little butter. I'm gonna move this out the way. Oh, guys.
And of course, I see you got the powdered sugar in here.
Yeah.
'Cause you can't have a paczki without a mess.
Correct.
Oh.
Yeah. And then I'll do the filling for you. Just gonna put some butter on there.
Okay.
And give me a little hit on the bottom too, please.
Yes.
Just a little pat.
You know, a little pat.
All right. Then you're gonna toss it in some powdered
And
sugar.
the powdered sugar.
Yep.
Gotta have it.
You can do coarse sugar if you like. I just prefer powdered sugar. To me, it's like less gritty, and I hate the.
I mean, the coarse sugar is not as messy. I feel like when you bite into it, it's not like all over your face.
The powder you get all over yourself, but the sugar still will drop down on it. It's just, paczkis are not a pretty experience.
They're not, no, and that's okay.
I don't think it's meant to
It's
be.
Fat Tuesday, okay?
True,
And we're
very
just
true.
eating.
Fun.
And we're just eating.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
I like to put a little cornstarch in my powdered sugar sometimes because
Okay.
it helps to, how do I even describe this? It like helps there not to be any clumps in it.
Okay.
It kind of makes
Okay.
it more fluffy.
Okay.
And movable. I don't know if that makes sense. I'll have to look that up and explain it better. But once you get your powdered sugar on your paczkis, I'm gonna toss these in here too while I'm at it. I take a little knife,
Yeah.
and I cut a small slit right in the side
Okay.
like that.
Oh.
I gave it a little wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And usually you want to do this while they're warm because it's just
Okay, is it easier?
Yeah. Give it a little wiggle, make a little space in there. I made some strawberry jam.
Yes?
Yeah, put a little cornstarch in that too, so it has more of a sturdier jelly filling
Okay.
texture as opposed to just being cooked fruit. Put it in a piping bag. You can also just take it with a spoon, but I think this is easier too, just to have a more direct shot. Stick it in the paczki, give it a little squeeze
And you look until it's full.
until you
Look
see it at the
that.
top.
Awesome.
And there it is.
Boom.
That's a baked paczki.
So how many different flavors do you have at the bakery?
Oh my gosh, we do a lot. We do strawberry, raspberry, usually blackberry, apple. We do a lemon custard, vanilla.
Wow.
I think that's pretty much all of them. We do a lot, but
All
they're
the good
so
ones.
pretty.
Do you do the prune, the traditional prune? No. She
Oh,
says no.
that's where we stop at tradition. I'm sorry. I don't like prunes. So
I still don't think I've ever had a prune.
Prunes aren't great, man. They're not my fave. But
Good job, Kaylee.
yeah, you
Look
did
at her.
it. Yeah.
Look at her go.
You can stay in the kitchen with us. We'll let
For
you.
now.
So yeah.
They look beautiful.
Wow.
Look at the way she powdered those.
That's beautiful. You just got to toss
Gorgeous.
it around a little.
Bro.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
I think my buttering helped.
Your buttering was amazing, Amanda.
I think it helped.
Best buttering I've ever seen in my life. I couldn't do any better.
So can people order these ahead of time, or they just want to come into the bakery and get them?
Honestly, just come in that day.
Yeah,
It'll make it
okay.
more fun. But you can pre-order them if you want to.
Yeah.
Don't do like 100, please. Don't do
100 paczki.
We're a small bakery.
Yes.
But you can pre-order
And you've got
them.
Valentine's Day the same day
Yeah.
as Ash Wednesday. So
It's
like you're
gonna
gonna
be
be real busy.
It's gonna be wild.
So can people order stuff you're gonna have some stuff for Valentine's Day too?
Absolutely. We're going to have everything out. All the cookies, all the candies, all the cakes and little heart-shaped cookie cakes. And we're going to have everything out and get it all knocked out in one day. And then we'll go for Lent.
Thank you.
Wow. Yes, and then you'll take a little break for 40 days,
take a little
right?
break.
Okay.
All right,
I'm
I'm going in
You
too.
gotta eat them too.
Yes, on my lip
We
gloss.
all gotta
Okay,
be.
here we go.
We all gotta be messy. Ready? All right. Here we go.
1, 2, 3. Yay!
That's strawberry.
Isn't it pleasant?
Jam is so good.
And the texture
All right.
is like firm, but not too hard.
Oh my
Look at that. That's how you eat a paczki, Kaylee.
I'm sorry, Kaylee.
That's how you eat a paczki.
Yes, welcome to the Midwest.
Yes, welcome. We're gonna clean up, finish these. We'll be back with more Good Day after this.
I need more.
Delicious. Yeah, you need more. Finish that.